In this lecture I will be covering region embossing using the Embossing Starter Kit. Region embossing is a way of creating raised areas in your cardstock. There's a specific workflow depending on what stage you're at. You will need to go through an initial setup the first time you use the kit. Then you will need to create a reusable template, and then you will do the embossing. So for example, if you have already created a template, you can skip ahead to part 3. If this is your first time, it's best to watch this all the way through. First I will cover the initial setup. To do this, you will lay down the adjustment sheet, or if you've already used this once on another machine, you can use a spare sheet of white paper. This will go into your machine. Then, from the main menu, scroll along until you find the region embossing function. Tap on that, and then tap on Create Template. Follow the on-screen prompts all the way through until you get to the stage where you can send the mat into the machine. Once the adjustment guide has finished cutting, you would remove the outer area or excess and then gently peel away the adjustment guide. This is a little tricky, especially as we're using paper on a sticky mat, but just be careful and patient while you remove it from the mat. You'll then fold it in half so that the two holes at either end meet. You're then going to compare them all the way from left to right and find the two holes that match up perfectly. If that's on 0, you'll require no extra steps. For me, it was on +1. So I would go back to the machine and tap OK, and then increase the number of adjustment to the relevant number, and then confirm OK. Next, we'll move on to creating the actual template. We start this again in the region embossing feature, and we tap on Create Template. We then choose a pattern, and this can be either something you've already created yourself or something that you choose from the library installed on your cutting machine. For this example, I will choose a heart. Next, I will load the cardstock that I want to emboss onto my cutting mat, and then load this into my machine. Here we press OK, and then we will start the creation of the template. Once you have scanned the materials, the Start button will light up, and then you can send it through the machine. Once the scanning result appears, frame the material that you've just scanned. When you tap OK, your shape will appear. If it's not the right size, you can adjust it using the pencil icon, or if it is, you can move on through to the next stage. For the next stage, we would take the cardstock off the mat and load the template plastic onto the cutting mat. We then load the mat into the machine. Then press Start. We'll then scan a preview of the plastic on the cutting mat. We can now use the options on screen to position our template onto the cutting plastic. That's especially relevant if you're using a partly used sheet. You can then move through to the cutting stage of creating your template. Obviously, if this is the first time you've done it, you may wish to do a test cut to make sure that things will cut appropriately. However, if you're confident that this will cut first time, you can go straight ahead and cut this out. Once cut, we confirm the finishing of the cutting and then confirm that and unload our mat and remove the plastic stencil or template, and also remove any excess shapes. You can always keep these and use them as masks in the future. Now that we've created our template, we can move on to the embossing stage. We begin by folding our template in half along the dashed line and then positioning it against the bottom edge of the cutting area on our cutting mat. We'll then position our cardstock against the alignment dashed line, that's the 3 dashes across the template. Important to do this because it needs to be exactly in position. You can always hold the cardstock down with a couple of extra bits of masking tape. Fold the template closed and then use a piece of the scanning overlay film to stick everything down. By positioning the overlay with the non-sticky side face down, I can push the template onto it and then fold the whole thing over. It's slightly easier than trying to hold the template down and then put the film on top as well. Next, you would feed the mat into the machine and then go on to the embossing stage. The prompts on screen are basically what I've just shown you in a sequence. So you can follow along on screen if you want. However, obviously I've just shown you the process that we need to go through. The machine will now scan that template and try and recognize the shape. If you're using a well-worn sticky mat, you will probably end up with a mess like I have here. So we will isolate the template as much as possible in order for the machine to be able to see the shape. Once you have everything set, tap OK. Then, without unloading the mat, you're going to remove the overlay film and also fold back the embossing template so that all you will be able to see on the mat is the cardstock. You will also need to change your blade for the embossing tool. You can choose between the 1.5mm or the 3mm. The tool goes into the blade holder, or not the blade holder, the embossing tool holder, and then that gets inserted into the blade carriage in the machine. When you press start, the embossing process will begin. There are settings that you may need to change if you don't get the embossing result you want, or if you're using a different size tool. Options for those appear on screen as you're working. When you have finished, tap Finish and then OK, and that will remove all of the patterns from screen. You can then unload your mat, carefully remove your cardstock, and admire your region embossed area. How cool is that? It's obviously worth trying various different combinations of cardstock and embossing tool to find the right combination, but once you have created this template, that's reusable, so do keep that for future reference. And also the overlay sheets are reusable as well, so make sure to keep those on hand.